Hello, BAMMA fans. Kevin Bostick here again, getting ready for Badbeat 15, April 10th. BAMMA's here at my gym in Upland MMA, to interview me for my next fight against Chris Costello. Last time you guys saw me was January 9th, Badbeat 14, against Daniel McWilliams. He was a replacement fighter. I was originally supposed to fight another fighter, and that fighter got hurt, so he was a last-minute replacement. And I knew that he was taller than me, had more range than me, had more experience than me, heavier than me. He originally never been down to 155 before, so that was something I was kind of worried about. I kind of had a feeling that he wasn't going to make the 155 mark, and we were kind of on the ropes about taking the fight and everything, but he really hustled to make it down to what he did make it down to. I think he made it down to 157, so that was doable, agreeable, you know. So we took the fight, and you know, things kind of went the way that I wanted it to go, you know, like came out kind of aggressive. I knew he was going to throw kicks and try to keep me at range, so that's where he likes to fight, so I kind of knew that was going to happen. I just wanted to watch out for his guillotines and chokes that he is famous for, so you know, I just kind of tried to watch out for that. He got a good takedown on me, you know, kind of rushed in, jumped the gun and rushed in on him, so he got a good takedown, but I just worked my jiu-jitsu, man. My jiu-jitsu got me that win. Yeah, once he got that takedown, like I knew right away that I had to start working. You know, I had to either try to get back up or try to lock in some kind of submission or sweep or something. You know, so he kind of left his arm out there. So once I trapped it and isolated it with my shin, I knew like I had the triangle already locked in. You know, so I just kind of waited. He threw a couple shots at me, and he shifted his body right to the perfect way to where it just enabled my leg to come right up and over, and I locked in the diamond on him, the triangle, and I just kind of pounded away at his head a little bit because he was kind of defending it. I tried to lock in the submission at first, and he didn't tap, so I just started like just dwelling on him, you know, just throwing everything I had, double fists, left, rights, elbows, and he kind of got tired of those, and he kind of left out his arm, so I just grabbed his arm and armbarred him from there. I gotta say that whenever I win, it feels like it's natural. You know what I mean? Like, you train expecting to win, so when it happens, it's like, oh, like, I knew it. You know what I mean? Like, all my training, everything I did took care of itself, and it all worked out the way it's supposed to work out, you know? I feel like I've kind of reached my stride. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm comfortable now in the cage. Not saying that I wasn't comfortable before, but I feel like I've found my groove. You know what I mean? And I feel very confident whenever I'm training, whenever I'm getting ready to weigh in, cutting weight, weighing in, getting ready for the fight, in the back, warming up, chilling, watching the fights. I just feel like this overwhelming confidence that I'm here to do what I'm going to do, and it's going to be like great, you know? Whether it's a win or a loss, I feel like I'm always going to give my best performance, and that's all I could ask for, you know? Having a home with BAMMA, it feels like a professional atmosphere, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of promotions that I fought before, even though I'm a professional, it didn't feel like professional, you know what I mean? Because they weren't professional, so it showed, you know? With BAMMA, it's very professional. Everything is like clockwork, you know what I mean? And that's something that I appreciate because it takes the guessing out of everything, you know? I know what to expect when I show up for weigh-ins, you know? There's some people still cutting weight, you know, like we got to wait around, like, you know, like I know that's going to happen. But once everybody's weighed in, the weigh-ins are bam, done, you know? Get that food in you, you know, go ahead and relax. And then once you show up for a check-in, get that meeting over with, it's like clockwork, bam, 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 everything's on point, you know, and that's something that I appreciate, you know, because like I said, I'm a professional, you know, like I'm not amateur anymore, like it should be treated as a professional, just like with any other profession, you know. Knowing that everything, all the guesswork is out of the way, it relieves a lot of stress, and it makes the fight that much more enjoyable, you know, because there's no drama leading up to it, it's just fight, you know. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to stress out over blah 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 or this and that, you know, like that's your guys' job. So my job is to provide a fight for you guys and fill the house, you know. So that's what I try to do.
Behind you.
Support system is awesome, you know. Like, I think every fighter needs a support system. Not every fighter, I think every individual person needs a support system in whatever they're doing, you know. And as a fighter, it's a one-on-one thing, even though I train with my team. So once that one-on-one aspect comes into it, once that cage door locks, it's great to know that I have 100 people out there that are wishing me well, you know, or that are there to support me whether I win or lose. They're just there to show me that they care for me and that they love me, you know. And I feel like that's like motivation for me to really like put on a show, you know. Like I love the fact that when I look out there, like I see all like green and like everybody yelling and getting crazy, you know, that like that pipe that like hypes me up, you know. So I really enjoy like the what do you call it, the support that everybody shows me, and I really appreciate it. And it's like I'm just thankful to even be alive. A lot of people don't know that I come from like a troubled background, and I didn't even think I was going to make it to see my 30s. So just the fact that I'm here, still alive and kicking, I got a beautiful family, you know, married and everything. So that keeps me like really humbled, you know, like I'm here. So people recognizing me and want to take pictures, you know, I appreciate it and everything, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm any different than anybody else. You know what I mean? Like we all have our struggles. We all have our ups and our downs. Our fans, our family, you know, everybody who looks up to you, people who look up to you, people who don't look, whatever, you know, like everybody has it. So it doesn't make me feel like anything special, you know, like I'm just another guy just doing what I love to do. Badbeat 15, I'll be fighting Chris Costello, and you know, I kind of looked at him and everything, and I think it'll be a good matchup. You know, like I need to start fighting tougher competition, and he's a tough competitor. You know, like he's no slouch. Like his Muay Thai is legit, and you know everything else is up there too. So I'm really looking just to showcase my abilities against a more experienced fighter. So I think for me to be on the right path to success is just keep on doing what I'm doing. Like I'm not gonna change it for any like future might be maybes or whatever. You know, the recipe's winning right now, so why change it? You know, like I'm just gonna keep doing what we did the last two fights and just keep pushing. Once something bad happens, then we'll switch it up a little bit. You know, mix it up, put a little spice in there or something. You know, so for right now though, I'm just gonna maintain the way that we're doing it and just keep going. Maybe go a little bit harder, but still keep the same aspects and same training regimen that I've been doing. So. A title fight would be great, you know, like I don't want to have that title given to me, like I want to earn it, you know. I don't want anybody to say like, oh, they just gave it to him, you know what I mean, because he sells tickets, or they just gave it to him because whatever reason, you know. I want them to be able to say like, all right, that dude like earned it, you know. So yeah, a title fight would be great, but like I said, I want to earn it, you know. Like when I first got interviewed with you guys the first time I fought, you know, that was something that I had mentioned, that one of my goals was to receive the belt in BAMMA, you know, and I think I'm on the right road to that. So I'm just going to keep going down the path that I'm going, and hopefully I'll be able to get a white belt. With these last couple of wins, I've had a lot of all of a sudden calls from different promotions in different areas wanting me to come out and fight for them now. And it's kind of like, where were you before? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's like once you start getting somewhere, then that's when everybody comes around, but I really like BAMMA because you guys gave me a shot, you know, when I was coming off of a loss, you know, so you guys gave me an opportunity off of a loss to come and try to prove myself in your guys' cage, and I really appreciated that. You know, something in my gym that we stand for 100% before anything else is loyalty. You know, you got to be loyal to those around you and be loyal to those that are loyal to you, you know, and you guys are loyal to me. You know, you guys have been straight up with me from the beginning, you know what I mean? So, and I feel like you guys are doing a great job, you know, like I feel like this is my home. Like a lot of people are starting to recognize me through your promotion. Your guys' followers are starting to recognize me now as an individual. So why would I want to mess that up? You know what I mean? Like we got something good going on here, so I would like to keep that going, you know? It's absolutely every fighter's responsibility to market themselves, because we're our own brand, you know? Like when it comes down to it, like we are our business, you know what I mean? So if you guys are marketing and say I'm not, only marketing I'm getting is from whatever you guys are putting out. But let's say you're marketing and I'm marketing, now that's double time, you know what I mean? So that hits two different avenues, two different aspects of people, two different, you know? So I think it is every fighter's job to promote themselves, market themselves, try to get sponsors themselves, everything, you know? Like I said, we are our brand, you know? If you want your name out there, you got to put your name out there, or you pay somebody to do it for you. It feels great to be able to go on the internet for the people that maybe missed the fight, or I have family out of state, you know, and they're like, how'd your fight go? Let me see, you got any footage, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, you can go on SureDog, you know, type in BAMMA, blah, 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 and it'll pop up, oh, okay. And then like got family calling me, like, oh, I saw your fight on the internet, you know what I mean? Like, oh, thank you, you know? Like it feels really good, not only for that aspect, but also because like it's recognition for everybody, for all the fighters, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're in the sport for, you know? Like, we're not in it to fight, like, in a closet where nobody sees. Like, we're in it so everybody can see our skills, our hard work, our dedication, see it pay off in a big way, you know? So I think that BAMMA being able to showcase the pictures and the clips and stuff like that, I think it's a great opportunity for fighters to really blow up and create a fan base and a great following. I'd like to give a special thanks to everybody over here at Upland MMA, Team Von der Braga. Thanks for all the hard work and dedication you guys are continuing to show me and helping me strive towards my dreams. I'd like to give a shout out to our sister school out in Washington. I'd like to thank everybody that's allowed me to come to their gyms and do cross training at their gyms, and everybody who's come to my gym and helped me out. You know, I really appreciate it. I'd like to say thank you to my family, you know, for always being there for me and supporting me, you know, for believing in me. Even when sometimes I don't believe in myself, you're always there to motivate me and push me back to where I need to be. And if there's any sponsors that are looking to sponsor an up-and-coming fighter for 2014, maybe get a little tax write-off, you know what I'm saying? You can contact me at Kevin Bostick on Facebook or Kevin The Boom Bostick. That's my fan page on Facebook. Or you can contact me on Instagram, Mr. Boom Bostick 1000, or Twitter, Mr. Boom Bostick. Hey, BAMMA fans, it's Kevin Bostick here, getting ready for April 10th, Badbeat 15. Come out and support your local MMA fighters. You know, it's going to be a great night of fights. Guaranteed knockouts, submissions. You won't regret it, guaranteed. BAMMA fans, also I do a little contest here where I give away 2 tickets to my fight. Check me out on Kevin Bostick Facebook for details.